How you all doing, guys? Evil here, and today I'm bringing you a build on Dauntless for beginners and veterans. The main goal of this build was focusing on the stamina, because even when I started playing this game, my main problem was my stamina. I couldn't dodge when I needed to dodge. I couldn't do any of my heavy attacks because I just dodged too many times, and even though when I shouldn't be avoiding. So in the beginning it's a bit tricky to maintain that stamina if you're not looking out for it. And so I made a damage build with some decent survivability and maintaining your stamina problem. So I'm not using any predator inside this build. The reason for that is because I wanted to make this as new friendly as possible. And as you pick up the game, it's gonna be a challenge not to get hit. So I wouldn't recommend using predator unless you're comfortable and knowing what you're doing. So even I have issues when I make predator builds to maintain that damage. So when I started playing in the beginning, predator, I had a +6 predator build, was for me more of a waste of a perk than it actually was active at the point, because I just got hit too many times. So I wanted to make a build with still decent damage, and even if you get hit you won't lose out on your damage, and you get some nice healing effect. And yeah, so let's get into the build. As we take a look at the build, I'm using the Onus of Boreus with a +3 Rage Cell and a +3 Iceborne, Valiant Overdrive, Reactive Hilt, Drascale Helmet with a +3 Rage Hunter, Boreal Resolve with a +3 Iceborne, Panacea Grips with a +3 Overpower Cell, Dance of the Swarm with a +3 Overpower Cell, and I'm using the Embermane Rapture with an Etheric Attunement Cell. And the reason why I'm using Embermane Rapture is because of the attack speed. Normally people would use the Drascale for the increased damage, but since we already have a lot of damage perks in this build, we don't need that little more extra damage. What we need is attack speed, because I don't have any of attack speed perks better, like Evasive Fury or Molten. So that's why the Embermane Rapture is really good at it. It just gives me that 30% attack speed for 8 seconds, which is actually a lot. So yeah, that's the only reason I'm actually using this lantern. That's basically for the attack speed. So if we look at the perks, it will give me a nice +6 Etheric Attunement, +6 Conditioning, +6 Iceborne, +6 Overpower, +6 Rage, and a +6 Rage Hunter. So we have some decent damage perks at this thing. We got some nice healing from Iceborne. We got a really good stamina regeneration, and we got our lantern charged really fast with Etheric Attunement, which means I can get my speed boost up faster as well. So I'm really happy with this build. It synergizes really well together. And on top, when everything stacks together with the Rage and the Overpower and the Rage Hunter, you can get some really nice kill times on this build. It's not a speed kill build. I didn't make that one because I wanted to make a build that everybody can use. You can use this early on in the game. The parts aren't easy, or hard to get, and you can early on use this build. I know it's scary playing with like 50% health, and yeah, it's a bit tricky, but with Iceborne you'll be surprised how well that healing effects works. So I highly recommend trying this build out. Let me know what you think. I'm also thinking about making builds for all elemental weapons in the game. So if you're one of those guys that like to, or girls, if you like to switch out your weapons according to the behemoth, like switching elementals, I'm thinking of making a series of videos of making a build for each elemental weapon. So for people that don't want to play with one meta build or one certain build, and you like to switch out between weapons from Terra to Shock to whatever, Let me know in the comments what you guys think about that, because I'm really considering of making builds for every single elemental weapon in the game. So if you want to switch out accordingly to the behemoth, you have a build that's ready to go. So definitely let me know in the comments below what you guys feel about that, if you want to see those or what else you want to see. Also let me know what your favorite weapons are, what your favorite builds are. I'd love to know that. So yeah, I think that's about it I can cover on this video. I think I covered most of it. So I do want to mention I stream on Twitch as well, so definitely come join us there. I'll leave a link in the description below. I play with viewers, I play different games as well because I play a wide range of games, so definitely hang out with us and have some blast. So yeah, that's it. I'm just gonna leave you guys now. Try out the build. If you like the video, definitely like it, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of this content. So I will see you guys on the next one, and have a good hunt.